little bigger, a little stronger, because they're kind of fun and they add to the page. So this is curving back this way. And I'm going to make them good and big so you can see them. And the green part goes around like this. This green part where the stem comes out of, and the stem comes up and out here. Now, is that exactly like that apple? Probably not, and I don't care. And you shouldn't care either. We want to get this. Should have started, never mind, I'm going to start it over. I want to get this apple over here farther so you can see the shadows. And as I'm doing the shadows, I want you to look at the color and the value of them. The value means how dark or how light they are. And you can see right under the apple that it's very dark. And then it comes out this way, and what color does it get to be on this way? Kind of a yellowish gray, isn't it? And that's because the table is this color, all this stuff around here is this color, and probably the light of that color. I'm going to move.
Notice that Judy turned her paper over when she messed up.
She didn't do the same thing.
You don't have to go get a new piece of paper and the pencil, and you're drawing lightly so that you don't have to always get a new piece of paper. And she's drawing on the good stuff now.
Oh, am I? Oh, wait, be careful. What is the good stuff, teacher?
The good stuff is Arch's watercolor 140-pound paper.
Why is it called 140 pounds?
500 sheets of it weigh 140 pounds. And so that's a manufacturing thing. Except that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does. 140 pounds. Because 300-pound paper is 500 sheets weigh 300 pounds. The paper you were drawing on Tuesday was 90 pounds. So you have thinner paper. This is thicker. And it has some binders in it, some starch and some gelatin that lets you lift the water on and off.
Okay. I'm not going to go over this. I'm going to draw the shadow in here. And this shadow, because the light is going a little bit this way, comes underneath here. Now, it's only going to start where the apple touches the paper. And so you're not just going to make a round circle. It isn't a round circle. It's going away from me toward you.
Many of you might want to come on this side to see the shadows that Judy sees.
Yeah, you want to just even walk around? Come on.
Don't trip over the cord.
Come on.
Get up, walk around, see the shadows.
Walk around, and you can see the shadows better.
The other thing is Judy is doing overlapping. There are two apples, and one of them is closer to her and one is farther away. And the one that is closer to her, she can see all of the apple. And the one that is behind, she can see only part of the apple.
This part is back behind here. You see a little bit of that in here. I'm going to also draw in the white here. And there's a white spot right in here. Now, I didn't draw much on my other apple, and I was thinking about that, and I think I'm going to draw just a little bit more today. I'm going to draw this light part. And those of you who are on this side will be able to see this light area right here and down in here.
Marianne, come on up over here. Tuhang, Lexi, come over and see the demo.
Now, this isn't exact drawing. I'm not drawing it exactly the way it is there. I'm trying, but I'm not going to waste too much of your valuable time worrying about whether it's exactly right. This apple has a streak coming over here. Most of the time I wouldn't put that in, but I'm going to put it in today so you can see what the heck I'm doing. And this green right in here. Now, I have a choice of colors to start with. I'm going to start with the yellow and the yellow-green ones because they're just a little bit lighter than the red. And I'm going to use this half-inch brush, and we'll see if and you can find one over there. I have an extra one here, so here you can. just the same way we did it yesterday, or Tuesday. All right, here. Actually, this one started here, let's go back here. And I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of red in that yellow. And I'm gonna make it right in here. And then as I come down here, I'm gonna get it a little greener. Now, we could add blue, remember we added blue to the yellow. And make this green coming down. You may want to add a little yellow into that while it's on the paper. A little bit in there, but I think we still need some more green. Now, if your paint starts to run and you don't like where it's running, just dab it onto your little sponge, and that'll pick that up. There's another area of green over in here, so we're gonna do both of those while we have that color. Keeping in mind that what happens to the paint as it dries, it gets lighter, doesn't it? So you want to put it on a little darker than you think it needs to be, okay? All right.
Okay, Judy, we are almost 7 minutes into the demo.
Okay. You're telling me that, so I will hurry up.
Thank you.
The darkest dark is right here. And I'm going to put some orange into it while we're doing this, because we want to entertain our audience by mixing colors, by making more color there than I see, by putting a little yellow into it here. It will be more interesting if I add other colors to it. So see how nice that yellow orange is in here. I want to get a lot of dark red right in here. So going back and picking some up, and I'm not putting my brush in the water. This should still be wet. Let's see if it is. It's still
How do
wet.
you make red darker?
How do I make that darker? Well, add blue, what else? How else could you make the red darker? Black would do it. Black would do it, zippity-doo. Purple, good. Let's see, if we want to make it darker but not really, really, really dark, I might try the brown, let's see. And put that brown right in on top of that red. Might want to add a little blue to that. I don't want it to get too dark. If I had salt, okay.
Our term on the blue shelf under the whiteboard is a box of salt. Would you mind going and getting it? Straight ahead under the clock on the bookshelf, there's some salt.
What does the salt do? Well, the salt dissolves when you drop it on something wet, and it leaves little white blotches. And see all these little white dots on these apples? It might work. Salt is iffy, I think.
I wonder if people would mind putting away their technology for the rest of the demo, please.
Putting some lines in here. Going into the white. I don't want to do. I'm leaving this light at the bottom here because it is reflecting the light. Now.
Gentlemen, I'm seeing the tops of heads rather than eyeballs. Please watch.
And when you drop it on, you'll see that they turn black, a little little spots here. And that means that the salt is dissolving. If it doesn't do anything, it may mean that the paper was too wet and it's just gonna dissolve and not show up. So we'll wait and see what it's gonna do. I'm gonna start the other apple, and then I'm gonna come back and put some darker colors on this one.
Judy,
What,
they need to paint if we're gonna get painting today.
right now?
How about we use this idea of when have you changed something and use it the same way? So you've demonstrated an apple like before and mix colors
1 minute.
and let them guess how to paint the second one.
Oh, yeah, they can do that. And we decided that this had a little yellow in it, didn't we? Remember, it's going to.
Are you using black?
I am.
So notice, people, that she's adding a lot of water to the black because the black is such a powerful color in the palette, and you want to get it to, so water is your friend for controlling how light or dark a color is.
Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of yellow in here, because we told you all